What is offensive security? Offensive security refers to proactive measures and techniques used to identify and address vulnerabilities in systems before malicious actors can exploit them. It often involves simulating attacks to test the security of systems, networks, and applications. Key practices within offensive security include 1. Penetration testing. Pen testing conducting authorized simulated attacks on systems to discover vulnerabilities that could be exploited by real attackers. This helps organizations understand their weaknesses and improve their defenses. 2. Red teaming. A more comprehensive approach that involves simulating real-world attacks, including social engineering and physical security breaches, to test an organization's overall security posture and response capabilities. 3. Ethical hacking. Engaging in hacking activities with permission and for constructive purposes, such as finding and fixing security flaws. 4. Vulnerability assessment. Identifying and evaluating security weaknesses in systems, often using automated tools and manual techniques. How offensive security work? Offensive security works through a series of structured processes designed to test and improve the security of systems and networks. Here's a general overview of how it operates. 1. Planning and scoping. Define objectives. Establish what you want to achieve, such as testing a specific application, network, or organizational security. Set boundaries. Agree on the scope of the testing, including what systems or data are off-limits to avoid unintended damage or legal issues. 2. Information gathering, reconnaissance. Passive reconnaissance. Collect information without directly interacting with the target. This might involve researching publicly available information, like company websites, social media, and domain registration details. Active reconnaissance. Directly interact with the target systems to gather more detailed information. This can involve scanning networks and services to identify active systems and potential vulnerabilities. 3. Scanning and enumeration. Network scanning. Identify live hosts, open ports, and services running on those ports using tools like Nmap. Vulnerability scanning. Use automated tools to find known vulnerabilities in the system. These tools compare system information against a database of known vulnerabilities. 4. Exploitation. Test vulnerabilities. Attempt to exploit identified vulnerabilities to determine if they can be used to gain unauthorized access or escalate privileges. This can involve using exploit frameworks like Metasploit. Payload delivery. Once a vulnerability is exploited, deploy a payload, e.g., a script or malware, to gain further control or access. 5. Post-exploitation. Maintain access. Establish ways to maintain access to the system, such as creating backdoors or exploiting additional vulnerabilities. Data exfiltration. Test the ability to extract data from the system, if this is part of the test scope. 6. Reporting. Document findings. Provide detailed documentation of vulnerabilities discovered, methods used, and the impact of successful exploits. Recommendations. Offer actionable recommendations for remediation and improvement of security measures. 7. Remediation and retesting. Fix vulnerabilities. Work with the organization to address the issues found and implement security improvements. Retest. Perform follow-up tests to ensure that vulnerabilities have been properly addressed and no new issues have been introduced. 8. Continuous improvement. Feedback loop. Use insights from the offensive security activities to continuously refine and improve security practices and defenses. Training and awareness. Educate staff on security best practices and the importance of vigilance. Offensive security is a dynamic field that requires a blend of technical skills, creativity, and a thorough understanding of potential attack vectors. By simulating attacks and discovering weaknesses before adversaries do, organizations can strengthen their defenses and better protect their assets.